Hi, I'm Michael. Today we'll be focusing on ways of recruitment and selection and how we evaluate the right candidate. And of course we'll be focused on the selection process, we'll be focused on recruitment process and shortlisting. And with that being said, we'll be focused on the two differences of what most companies they usually focus on when it comes to recruitment, which is we have the external recruitment and with the internal recruitment. And after we have evaluated that, we're able to select the right candidate. Now for this project, I've decided to take on construction management. Reason for that, there's such a demand for construction management. After the earthquake, there's so much construction happening in Christchurch, and at the moment, so many companies coming up, so competitive, it's very high. Skillful workers or skillful managers are very, very much in demand. So to keep the competition high, to keep the company to motivate people, of course, to be up floating. So I'll be taking you through this process of how I have broken down the best way I can explain of what external and internal and how to select the right candidate and what are the requirements to meet all the requirements and of course the employment law within New Zealand. And you'll be taking it soon. Thank you. Well, we have selected Fletcher, and I'll be telling you a little bit about Fletcher. Fletcher is a leading infrastructure, commercial engineering and building contractor development project in New Zealand and the South Pacific. The company was established in 1909 and it has grown to be well known within New Zealand, with overtaking large number of high-profile healthcare, education, industrial, and hospital projects, with over 150,000 homes repaired in Christchurch. Now, because Fletcher is a well-known company, and we'll be focused on the type of people we'll be recruiting, and the vacancy for this job is construction management. Now, when you hire construction management, of course, there is quite a high requirement based on the skills and the type of work the person will be doing. Now, for this role, we will seek on good combination of work, experience, education, and require for the job. Employees want someone with a background in construction field, including years in contracting or carpentering and building management. Employers also look for someone with a bachelor degree in construction related fields such as construction science, architecture, construction engineering, or similar. Reason for this, keep in mind, Fletcher is a big company and big projects would involve a lot of money, and they want to have the right people, the right skills to keep themselves competitive and keep on the rise. Now, on this stage, we'll focus on a key aspect. What I mean by key is that we want to select the right people at a less time consuming, and we want to have the right people to do the job, especially for the position that we're applying for, which is a managing construction manager. Now, as you can see, we have ethical skill, management skills, we have communication skills, technical skills, and time management. Reason for this is required is that in construction management, construction manager must be able to plan for a large scale, multi-steps projects, decision making. Construction manager must make a lot of decisions such as picking subcontractors, material, paint, and more. Management skills, it's important. as a boss, on-site construction manager must lead their teams and keep them motivated and focused on the job. Communication skills. It's very important because Fletcher is a very diverse company, so communication is always at play. You must indicate or show good writing and speaking skills are needed by construction managers when communication with employers, writing proposal, subcontracts, procuring a material, and dealing with clients. Technical skills. Construction manager must know construction methods. With blueprint, understanding are the technical aspect of construction. And lastly, time management. Time management, it's very important. Deadlines are crucial in construction, making sure that everything is on time and moving smoothly in critical part of the job. So these facts are very important. Very important. Now, important facts. As I stated here, it's important that the right candidate is selected because Fletcher is a well-known within New Zealand and deals with the multicultural dollar projects, so high expectations are required. Meets the New Zealand employment law in good faith because of demand of skilled employees, and Christchurch after the earthquake, managers are expected to be working with diverse people in Fletcher. This is a demand role with so much responsibility. Now, recruitment process and shortlisting. In this stage, we'll look at two types of recruitment. Of course, we have internal recruitment and external recruitment. The definition is internal recruitment is when your company recruits within a company. External is when we recruit within outside the company. Two examples. Over here, we have job posting and career level. Job posting, as I said, the definition, comes with our preset job posting, from which allows you to fill in a post-job information. Now, this could have information such as title, start, close date, location, qualifications, skills required, jobs, job description, salary. Make it easy and convenient for you to begin posting your position right away. Training, if required in promotion. In most companies, what I would highly recommend is that we should focus within a company first. Meaning for this, select employees that companies feel are talent or have shown a potential to grow. Task of projects. We can create programs providing employees further training if required and promotion. And here, give employees small tasks or projects that employees can demonstrate or manage and leading, and must meet the giving time. Interview can be given with organization. Of course, you need to, after all this has been met, you need to have you evaluate each candidate separately so we can pick the right candidate for the job. In return, the company can benefit. It saves times, reduces training time, and improves productive. Improves morale, having top talent move up instead of moving on. Maintain brand culture. Receive great reference candidates from your current table. Talent. Now we'll look at it, external recruitment. As I said early on, external recruitment is when we recruit within outside the company. Now with this stage, we have other ways, which is we can recruit through campus recruitment, or agencies, or job advertisement. Now at this stage, when we recruit outside the company, it's very costly. You need to go certain stages which identify the job vacancy, prepare job description and job specification, advertise the job, managing the process, shortlisting, arrange interviews, conduct interviews and decision making. This is a longer process. Reason for a longer process, it will also cost the company quite a bit more because all this is money cost and it's time consuming. Of course, it has its rewards from recruiting within outside the organization. Outside people bring new ideas, but yet longer processing, large pool of workers from which to find the best candidate, but yet more expensive process due to advertising and interview requirement. People have wider range of experience, and selection may not be effective enough to reveal the best candidate. At this stage, we'll focus on selection criteria of shortlisting. Reason for this, it focuses on the constructions is a risk job that involves heavy machinery, management of people, tools and people, and requires skills candidate for this role. The right candidate should have or meet these job requirements or qualifications such as education, work experience, health and safety, skills and knowledge, potential trades, competencies, and communication skills. These are very important criteria that we'll be focused on because we want to select the right people to keep up with our high expectation, to keep up with the demands of people, to keep us competitive. We must have this background in order to select the best people for this job, for the position. At this stage, the right candidate. It's important that all these requirements are met. Reason for that is that it's important when hiring so that candidates with 3 years experience become essential and avoid majority of candidates applying by default when candidates with less experience get screened out. And of course, we want to select the best, not based on their appearance, but we focus more on diversity because Fletch is a diversity organization, and we have diverse number of people with different skills and have one thing in common, is to do the best job, is to keep us motivated, is to get the job done, job delivered, and keep the reputation going, and of course competitive, outpass our competitors. Of course, this way, it's less time consuming. The next stage will be to create a shortlist scorecard. Purpose of this scorecard is to list out each criteria so that we can assign the rating for each screen-in candidate. This criteria will fit in the job because we want a strong candidate for the role and avoid discrimination issues. Effective. After all this has been applied, it will be effective. Reason being that because it ensures that I'm applying each criteria fairly consistently across candidates and allows me to easily identify the right rank, who's the strongest candidates that are to move forward. Well, after all this has been evaluated and selected and the right person has met all the requirements, all the needs, and meets up with the skills that are required for the job, at this stage, this is the reference stage. It's important that we can follow up on the experience and qualification type of project the candidate has been involved in. Was the project completed? Was the project completed? Was the project delivered on time? And it's important that we follow this up, because the right candidate will have to follow up by providing that he or she can meet the requirements. Jobs need to be delivered. Projects need to be completed on time, of course. In most companies, they always look at criminal checks. Reason for this is this avoids conflicts, avoids criminal acts, or employees feel unsafe to work at a work environment. Education records. It's important so that we can have the right candidate with the right qualifications for such a job. Of course, you must mention visa or immigration checks. Reason for this is just that we have the right information, and that we not going or breaking the New Zealand law or employment law, that we meet all the New Zealand employment law. And if hiring outside, if we're hiring outside or within the country or even internationally, this is a very important stage as well that we will be focused on, but we still select people based on this experience, on what they bring to the company or the organization. On this stage, personal or friend, character is very important, because you'll be dealing with people, so you must have a good character. Communication is very important. It also plays a very important role as a construction manager. A lot of communication will take place, a lot of meetings will take place. You must be able to show and demonstrate that you have that sort of experience to take on such a project. On this stage, it's very important that managers that are properly checked, candidates can be given a short project to complete and demonstrate him or she's skills. Of course, we would like more information based on the information or based on the candidate after the candidate has been selected, after the evaluation has been in place, so he can demonstrate more, because this is a very high job. Demand is very high, responsibility is very high, and there's a lot of people behind you. And yes, so I hope you've enjoyed my way of explaining and make you understand best ways of selection. Reason for this is that in my decision, I feel companies should invest more within the company. That will uplift the company, give it the workers which have been in company in a long time. They know the culture, know things of how things work, giving the opportunity to manage or fill in the gap. If not met within a given time, and only then a company can go the extra mile to spend external to recruit the best candidates for the job. And believe that's it from me. Thank you so much.